Well, just your thoughts on that, really, George. A bonus point win at the Rec on Boxing Day. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it was a hard-fought victory. You know, I think it was tough, it was physical, but the boys, they were clinical when it mattered. You know, there's always moments you're going to see where you'd like to have got a little bit more, but I thought, you know, when the pressure was on and we needed to score, the boys did a great job.
The maul, once again, proves to be a weapon that you can employ to great effect in that game, and it turned things around, really. It broke the stalemate.
Yeah, I mean, we've worked really, really hard for 18 months on it, so I think, you know, we're starting to get the pay for it now. I think, you know, teams are having to try and find different ways of stopping it, but, you know, we just stay on task with what we're doing. The boys are really invested in it. They enjoy that part of the game now, and, yeah, it was potent for us today.
We imagined that in the changing rooms at half-time, the message was going to be, they're going to come out firing Bath, and if we're going to get back in the game, it's got to be in the next 10 minutes. And majorly, Gloucester frustrated them then. Would Dominic Ward have been jumping up and down when Ben Spencer sneaked in for that try?
Yeah, I think that first 20 minutes of the second half was a bit of a stalemate. I think it was a little bit touch and go. I thought the boys' composure in defence was outstanding, actually. I thought their discipline, their decisions around the breakdown were brilliant. But we couldn't quite get a foothold, we didn't quite get possession or territory, and we couldn't quite get into our game. So sometimes you've got to roll your sleeves up and defend and work really hard, and they did that. So yeah, it was a bit frustrating. I thought, you know, for him to get away with the quick tap, but look, that's one of those, it's a lesson. The game's never done. When the whistle's off, you've got to get back, you've got to get ready, and the boys are disappointed with that one. But as I say, I thought the defence was heroic today.
And then 30 minutes into that second half, back in the corner again, driving more, Fraser Balmain, really game over then.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think, you know, we were, as I say, we did that first 20 minutes of the second half was all defending really, and then, you know, we managed to get a bit down there, get into the corner, and yeah, we're back on maul. So yeah, it's good. As you say, that was probably the moment where, you know, it started to look like we were going to pull away.
A couple of different aspects of wings play today, because we were really looking forward to seeing the Gloucester pace in the backs flying around, but we saw Lewis Zamet find some space on the outside, make the great decision not to try and have a go himself, chip inside, Chris Harris on the end of it, and then to end the game almost, Ollie Thorley down the outside as well, gathers the ball beautifully, draws the last defender, looks inside for the last man, Kyle Moore, to touch down. Great winger skills, if not just showing the pace to blast down the outside. Yeah,
and I think that's growth in their game. I think that's just smart rugby. You know, I think both those guys are world-class wingers. You know, we know they've got the pace, the power, but I think they both want to develop their games. They both want those finer touches as well, and making a smart decision. You know, when you're moving as fast as those boys, I've never moved that fast, but I can. You know, if you're moving that fast, making smart decisions is hard. And as you say, they were both really good today.
So moving on next to a Premiership Cup, are we going to see a change in selection, obviously, for this game that's coming up on Wednesday? More chance for the squad to show what depth you've got? Yeah,
we'll have to. You know, it's obviously a busy week for us. You know, it throws up some challenges, which we embrace. We try and find our rhythm around that, if you like, and try and adapt as we can. But yeah, ultimately you'll definitely see some of the lads, some of the younger faces who, you know, you've seen a bit of in the last 6 weeks, and they've been brilliant. So, you know, I expect them to, you know, deliver a similar performance.
Good travelling support here for Gloucester. I know they enjoyed it, George. I think the message is just happy Christmas.
Yeah, well, happy Christmas to them as well. I'm glad we could give them something to enjoy this evening.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time.
Cheers.
Thank you.